All right, welcome back. Let's talk about Wendy Osefo. Am I moving in like a matrix? It's okay. It's my internet. If you can hear me clearly, let's just work with what we got. Okay, let's work with what we got for now. It's the same thing I'm always preaching here. Learning your resources and making the most out of it. That's how you win in life. Losers will complain and complain and complain, right? They will explain and explain and explain. It can't work. It doesn't work.
We go explain because no evidence.
All right. So, Real Housewives of Potomac star Dr. Wendy, our very own Dr. Wendy Osefo. Nigerians are everywhere. We take over everything, but we need to represent properly, though. Come on. Most Nigerians are honest, living human beings, extreme experts, hardworking people. Do I need to say this to you? If I need to say that to you, you are lame. If I needed to say that to you before you know that that's a fact, you're lame. Dr. Wendy Osefo does not represent the average Nigerian. Okay, so let's get to the story. Okay, Dr. Wendy Osefo's husband is a guy called Eddie Osefo. We just found out recently that he's also supposed to be a lawyer. Anyway, they were arrested and they were charged with multiple counts, 16 charges, 16 counts, I heard, of insurance fraud after allegedly faking a home burglary to claim nearly $450,000 in stolen property. Well, investigators they say there are several items they reported missing and had actually been returned for refunds at Macy's. No, maybe not Macy's. I don't know where exactly. They were They were asking for refund. They've returned a lot of those stuff for refunds before the alleged breaking into a home, and they even spotted Wendy wearing one of the supposedly stolen rings on social media. The couple who posted bond and are awaiting trial maintain their innocence and have asked for privacy. All right, I'm sorry. You want privacy? I don't know about that one. Oh.
There is God.
I don't know about that one. Anyway, they're supposed to ask for privacy. It's a normal thing that people ask for during these difficult times, as you will, if you will. All right. So now she's supposed to be the classy, the educated, the untouchable among their caste. She carried herself with it's supposed to be grace, but personally, I didn't see it that way. I just saw a lot of. Let me be fair to her. I didn't see her that way. I just saw okay. As I've already always seen, there's this attitude, not the husband, but her. There's this attitude of keeping up with the Joneses. But the reality TV show arena is kind of like that. Is you find yourself in a space in an environment. That's why social intelligence is necessary because you need to pay attention to the environment where you find yourself and how much influence that would have on your behavior. This is real. This is a real life thing. So what really happened? Was it greed or survivor? Okay. A person that's supposed to be the classy, educated, is now smiling along with the husband in matching gray inmate clothes. Not cool, right? Not cool. You see, when you live in a world where perception is currency, reality TV shows, right? Attention is currency. What did I saw a post yesterday by Cubana chief priest. He said, money now water. He was defending the phrase, money now water. That he was basically tackling one older gentleman, billionaire, that he's old school. He's going to sit down somewhere because now it's all about attention. Well, whatever the currency is, people do get obsessed over it. Currency is money, right? And people often lose themselves when money is involved. The line between hustling and deceiving becomes dangerously thin when you're obsessed with what you look like on the outside. We all care about what we look like. It's called packaging, presentation. We should all care about that. But there's a balance that you need to strike. You need to make sure you don't lose yourself. Okay? So Wendy and Eddie, they got caught in desperation. That's what it looks like to me. Okay? Sometimes the income don't flow as fast as what you think. If you bet everything, your livelihood, you bet everything on this thing that's supposed to break through. I was still having that discussion with my wife because I saw a young lady. Shout out to her. She put it out, so I mentioned her name. Her name is the joyful something care, the joyful Aduke or something like that. If you search for her on YouTube, she's very she has some viral stuff out there. But she started recording a video of her driving Uber, and people were telling her that why should you care about what people say? We all care about what people say. Let's stop the cap. Okay, we all do, but we need to find a balance. We need to make sure that, because you're pouring all this energy into making sure you look a certain way, but it's empty inside, you might end up in this kind of desperate zone. It's the same concept with relationships. When I say self-love, don't be so desperate to appease people. Don't be so desperate to offer an apology if you haven't taken the time to understand why you're apologizing. It's the same principle across the board. Okay? So now, let me ask you a question. Do you agree that financial pressure can make even educated people people that went to school, people ordinarily that will never steal? Let's talk about cheating. People ordinarily that say, I will never cheat. Can they mistakenly fall on Bola if it's empty inside? Can it make them rewrite their moral code? Yes, it can. I just want you to think. Okay? When desperation takes over, it doesn't matter financially, physically, emotionally, you will justify anything to survive. You will justify the bullshit. Okay? Now, our personalities are different. Some people are comfortable committing certain atrocities. Some people are not comfortable. But there's some kind of atrocity that you're comfortable committing. But you have self-control today. It's easy for you to say you have self-control today because everything is good. It's all good, right? But if you ever find yourself in a place of emptiness, which will creep in on you, it's not something that announces itself that I've come in. It usually creeps in on you. If you find yourself in a place of emptiness, yes, you might end up committing atrocities that you've sworn it will never be me. Yeah. Reality TV shows is a pressure cooker. All right. And the reality is that it rewards dysfunction. Okay. And it punishes authenticity. If you're too real, you won't last. Media in general. I mean, look at us right here. Look at us, our small prestige family here, right? If we're doing toxic stuff right now, we would have grown by leaps. But I'm okay. I'm happy. I'm happy where we are. Okay. I'm happy with the steady growth. Let's take our time. No wala. Okay. As long as you are getting the value that I intend to pour out to you, okay, then I'm all good. The more immune you think you are, here's the pride aspect of things. The more immune you think you are, the deeper you fall. Humility is everything. It is not kumbaya story. It is not me preaching kumbaya. Okay. Let's be guided. That's all I'm trying to say. Okay. Hello, BBK. Biba. I think that's Biba. I don't know. For some reason, they start showing the hand. Good to see you. Anyway, let's move on to some other trendy stories around the world. Let's talk about Auntie Yinka. Shall we talk about Auntie Yinka and the Edochie clan? Yeah. I'll be right back. This is Ola, man of prestige, your favorite relationship and marriage coach. If you enjoy this, smash that like subscribe and share it with someone who needs it. Be a part of the Prestige family. My wife Lola and I have written 2 powerful books, Get My Marriage Back and Number One Red Flag. Yours free at manofprestige.com. For personal coaching, send me a WhatsApp request for consultation to +1 732 305 8577. Stay tuned for more. Your journey to love and prestige starts here.